But we are going to be looking at that for the 4th of July weekend. A lot of heat. A snowball would be a great idea. But really, over the weekend, we've had some scattered rain helping us out. First, though, as we get into our forecast, we'll talk about the tropics really quickly. Tropical Depression Barry. It was briefly a tropical storm from late this morning through really just about an hour or so ago when it was dropped to a depression as it made landfall over the east central part of Mexico. So this is moving inland. There could be several inches of rain for parts of Mexico around that landfall site around Tampico, Mexico, but that's about it. It will quickly dissipate over the mountains there and will not be a thing any longer. We also have another spot. This is the only other area highlighted for development, and this is not a thing that's going to be happening in the next day or two or even through the work week. It would probably be next weekend. That's when it looks like there would be a chance for some low pressure here over Florida. Whether it drifts a little off to the west or to the east, once it gets out over warm water, we might see it start to take on slowly some tropical characteristics. But this is going to be something that we're able to monitor for a long time. And it looks like our upper pattern may try to keep it away from the western part of the Gulf Coast. For example, the GFS and Euro models are showing it kind of meandering farther out to the east, maybe off the east coast of the southeast U.S. by Monday. So we'll keep our eye on it. We'll let you know what's happening. But this is associated with a trough. So I'm starting our pattern here on Thursday. So next couple of days, we have some scattered rain. Then by the end of the week, this high pressure ridge is building back. But here is the trough. And as this lifts off, what we're going to see is a little area of low pressure break off from it. And so this is what we'll be watching into next weekend for any potential tropical development. Look at what we're dealing with, though, instead of any sort of rain and cooler kind of weather with anything like that, a tropical depression or some sort of somewhat tropical system trying to take shape. We have the big high. So that is really going to make it sizzling for the 4th of July weekend. It'll bring our rain chances way down. Could have a couple of afternoon showers and storms, but not as much as we've seen lately. And we're talking maybe highs around 95, 96 from the 4th of July into Saturday and maybe even Sunday too. Next couple of days, though, we do have the rain around. No tropical threats at this point. We'll keep you updated on that system over Florida all week as we get a little better idea getting closer to next weekend what might happen. Our rainfall totals from today were up to about almost 2 inches at Galiano. Thibodaux added more to their almost 2 inches that they got yesterday. So we did have the scattered rain, at least helping with the heat. The high today at the airport about 90. 83 right now, temperatures north and south, upper 70s to lower 80s, and our feels like temperatures still stuck in the 80s to about 90. Tonight, slight chance for a couple of showers and our low temperatures in the 70s. And then tomorrow, I have highs about 91, exactly average for this point at the very end of June, and our rain chance near 50% or so. Let me show you our forecast model heading through, well, starting now at 10 p.m. And then this is tonight, looking mainly quiet aside from maybe a couple of isolated showers for early tomorrow for the commute. And then through the day, we'll start to see scattered rain get going. So that was lunchtime. This is 4 p.m. And then we'll move through the evening. It looks like anything we see start to flare up in the afternoon will be ending by that point. But we have seen lately some of these downpours dump a quick maybe 1-2 inches of rain if they're not moving very much, which it looks like might be the case for tomorrow. Tuesday, very similar, still about the same thing, near average temperatures, coming way down if you do find yourself under one of those showers, easily getting into the upper 70s from the 90s if you do find yourself under one of those. And then Wednesday, 40% chance of rain, and then we drop it pretty drastically. Thursday to Friday and Saturday, a much slimmer chance. And look at those temperatures. That means the heat index will be up to 105 to 110. So really hot, sizzling kind of forecast for 4th of July this year.